All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I'm looking for some feedback and not from the microphone. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right, feel a little bit better now. Thank you for coming out on this beautiful August morning. We got the weather right this morning, so it's a good day in this day of celebrations. So we're excited. We're happy to be hosting all of you here at Fire Station 10. What an amazing day. But before we get started, I'd like to bring up Chaplain Joel Ingebrigtsen to kick us off with a few words to help us get this right as we go forward. Joel?
Thank you, Chief. And I'll make it a few. So what it is that brings these promotees to these chairs, to where they're standing, to this day of celebration, is, among other things, their value for working at competency, their value for improving their skill, honing their trade, but also, I believe, compassion. And at least for us as chaplains, that's somebody as you, we look up to that. And that's a value point for where we are. And I can say that particularly, and I think that Captain Brady Collins, is he here somewhere? No. Well, amongst some of the promotees that we have, I know that they've gotten me into doing something like CrossFit. So that's a real value and a real risk. But I would pray that as these promotees take their oaths this morning and look again at their vision for serving this department in the city of Seattle, our Lord would be with them to give them the grace and the strength, having the mind of a firefighter and the heart of a servant. Amen.
All right, so it's a good morning. And to all those out there, we are live streaming. We hope that you're dropping all types of words of affirmation in the chat so everybody can go back and look at those in the future. So we're excited about that, to be live streaming this morning. What an amazing day it is. And I want to lead with a thank you to all of you who are here, not just our SFD folks, but the family and friends who are here supporting them. We know how hard all of our folks work each and every day in service to others to really make a difference. But we also know that they wouldn't be successful without your love and your support and your lifting them up from time to time when they're going through some difficult times along the way. So how about we give a round of applause for the family, friends, and loved ones who are here. And also, in the last few years, we stood up a new group that's helping the SFD move forward to accomplish some of the things that we need to accomplish that may not be funded. And that's our Seattle Fire Foundation. They have been working extremely hard on our behalf, and this morning we're fortunate to have our chair of our Seattle Fire Foundation, Steve Elso, with us this morning. Steve. And in June, we held our first gala, and we raised over $300,000. And what that's going to do, one of the projects, is going to help get a thermal imager in every firefighter's hand. So that's an important project for firefighter safety. So we're looking forward to that. So we have a lot of things going on this morning. We have a lot of promotions. And the way I'm going to do this, just so you know the agenda and how we're going to do the order of operations, I'm going to bring up our professional staff first, and then our promoted officers, lieutenants, and then captains, and then we'll close it out. All of you out there, you need to know, when I call you up, I'm gonna ask you to say a few words. So if you haven't put any thought into it before, maybe you should start thinking about it right now. Because what we know is, there's a lot of people that helped you get to this point. You being here is not an accident. There's a lot of people that poured into you, and this is an opportunity to get you on film saying thank you to them, and that's really important. So we're going to lead with our first promotion this morning on our professional side, Iman Gary from the Fire Alarm Center, a management systems analyst. Iman, come on up. How you doing? Congratulations. All right, so Iman's been with the department for just over a couple years, September 22nd, 2021, and she's being promoted to management systems analyst. Did I get that right?
No.
Oh.
Sorry, I started in March.
In March?
Yeah.
Okay, of this year.
Yes.
Iman started in March of 2023 as a management systems analyst. So we want to welcome Iman to the Seattle Fire Department, and she's going to be working in our fire alarm center. Iman, would you like to say a few words of welcome to the group?
Sure. I just want to say thank you to everyone for letting me be here, and Chief Bannister for believing that I am smart and I can use my brain to do stuff. And I've learned a lot the last couple months, and I'm really excited to keep learning.
You mind if we get a picture? We're going to go right here, and we're just going to get a picture. We're going to go right in front. All right. We got it. We'll figure it out. Make you use your brain.
Yeah.
That's important. All right, so welcome. All right, so I'm off to a little bit of a bumpy start this morning. We're going to figure out if we can get this right. Next, fire prevention. I'm looking at Assistant Chief McManus because this is his folks. Stephanie Renaud is promoted to administrative staff assistant, correct? All right. All right, I'm getting there. All right, would you like to say a couple words?
I just wanted to say I love working with y'all, and I'm proud to support you.
Congratulations. You know, at the pace of these speeches, we're going to be done in like 15 minutes. I mean, this will be a quick morning. I also want to acknowledge a couple of individuals who could not be here this morning, but I want to make sure I acknowledge them publicly. Lieutenant Stephen Wynn was promoted to Fireboat Pilot on March 29th, 2023, and he could not be here with us this morning. And Lieutenant Brady Collins was promoted to Fire Captain on March 29th, 2023. He could not be here also. So let's please acknowledge them with a round of applause. All right, now we're going to move into our lieutenant's promotions. And I would like to invite up Lieutenant Brian Blackwood. Lieutenant? Oh, here he comes. All right. So Lieutenant Blackwood was hired in August of 2014. He's been with the organization for 9 years. He has a Bachelor of Science degree from Kaplan University and Associate of Applied Health Sciences. He was an EMT when he came with us, a Navy vet. Thank you for your service, appreciate that. And he was a North Whidbey Fire and Rescue volunteer firefighter before he joined the SFD. So Lieutenant, who would you like to acknowledge this morning for your success in being here today?
Well, thank you, Chief. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my wife for never giving up on me, my children for always being an inspiration. The Chief, thank you very much, and the department for giving me this opportunity and the professional support. And then the giants whose shoulders I stand upon every day, who helped forge me into what I am by teaching me and taking time. Thank you so very much. And lastly, the citizens of Seattle for giving me the opportunity to serve, doing everything I can for the greater good. Thank you very much.
All right. Who would you like to put your badge on here this time?
Like my wife.
We're going to get you right out, sir. If his family can come up, they're going to pin his badge on him, and we'll get someone to take that photo for you, young lady. I see Kim over near you right now. No hesitation right here. He said, I'm going. You can give it. Now we get a family photo. How about that? Very nice. Chief McManus, what'd you do to the little guy? All right, all right. All right, our next lieutenant promotion, I would like to call up Nicholas Ota. Nicholas, come on up. So Nicholas started with us 2016, been with the department for 7 years. He was a lieutenant for South Whatcom Fire from 2010 to 2016, a fire service instructor at Whatcom County Fire District 7, and also serves on the board of directors for the Whatcom Youth Soccer Association. So congratulations on this day, and who would you like to thank for helping you get to this point?
Thanks, Chief. Thank you to all the mentors in the room, outside of the room, that have helped be the example and show us how to do this job and be these people the right way. Thank you to my wife and my family for the unconditional support and always being there. Love you. Thank you to the city of Seattle for allowing us to be here and do what we love to do. And thank you to everyone in this room for being here today.
Jess, would you come on up to pin his badge on? All right. Congratulations. So next, I would like to call up Ricardo Cuevas. Ricardo, come on up. Not here? We may have to come back to him if he shows up. But we're going to move along. Next, Jessica Swenson. Come on up, Jessica. So Jessica was hired in 2015, 8 years with the SFD, has a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice from Seattle U, volunteer with Camp Blaze and Women in Fire. She's also a part of our SFD Women's Alliance, executive board member, and she's on the PIA committee. So Jessica, who would you like to thank and acknowledge for helping you get to this point today? Congratulations.
Thank you. There's a lot of folks here I want to thank. One, my papa here, retired San Francisco, firefighter. 30 in, 35 out. We could all be so lucky. My mom here for always being there for me, my fiance. And like Nick said, everybody here whose shoulders we've stood on got Chief Bannister, my crew at 32s, and the city of Seattle, we really all do have a servant's heart, so it's an honor and a blessing to work here. Thank you.
And who would you like to pin your badge on? Congratulations. We're going to have you go down there. All right. So moving right along. Next, I would like to invite up Hilton Jones Jr. Hilton, come on up. Congratulations. All right. So Hilton's been with the SFD since 2018. He has an Associates of Science degree in drafting and design from Highline Community College. Also here he makes an incredible cheesecake. I still haven't had one. Just throwing it out there. It's part of our PIA committee, and Hilton also helps us do a lot of recruiting. So Hilton, who would you like to acknowledge and thank for helping you get to this point?
First of all, my family who's unable to be here, love you guys. My co-workers, specifically my crew and battalion chiefs at Station 13, poured a lot into me to get me to where I am today. Black Firefighters Association, and everybody else who I've met along the way in this department that's taken their time to help me grow professionally and individually. Thank you.
Oh. All right. His brother's coming up to pin his badge. Bringing the crew up. I like it. All right, next I would like to invite up Cora McManus. Cora, come on up. Congratulations. So Cora's been with the department since 2017. She has a couple of bachelor's degrees, one in justice with an emphasis on law enforcement, and another one in emergency management from the University of Washington, and one is from the University of Pittsburgh. Cora is also a part of our SFD recruitment committee. She also helps us out on our oil board as a panelist in our hiring processes, and she participates in our King County Future Women in Fire as an instructor. And just so you know, that's a program that the King County Fire Chiefs put on. I think we've done 9 of them now, twice a year, to help inform and educate young women about the fire service. So Cora, thank you for that. And who would you like to acknowledge and thank for helping you get to this point?
Thank you. All right, well, first, Chief, thank you for the opportunity and your confidence in me. Thank you, Seattle, for being a city I love to live in and serve. To my mentors that rewarded my thirst for growth with opportunities for knowledge and even more growth. To my family and community for the continuous support and affirmations. And then to Yara, thank you so much. Thank you for the solid discussion at the dinner table. Thank you for helping me on my size ups. I know that with each goal we set, it's only a matter of when, not if. So thank you.
Come on up. We're going to get you guys centered, move you over a little bit. There we go. All right, congratulations. And one of the things that Cora said was, thank you for the positive words of affirmation. That's really important for all of us to do for others, because that can lift you up when you're having a down day. So we should all try to do that as much as we can. And I'm going to ask all the folks online again, drop some positive words of affirmation in the chat so we can look at that a little bit later. Very nice. So next I would like to call up Dave Otis. Dave, are you here? All right. So Dave started with the department in 2016. He took fire science classes at every community college. He was a part of the United States Forest Service, Wildland Fire EMT. We're seeing a lot of that this summer once again. And he's a part of our CISM and peer support team. So Dave, who would you like to thank and acknowledge this morning?
Thank you, Chief. I would like to thank everybody here for being here to support us. Also family and friends who are here and elsewhere for all the love and support. Also the support of all our co-workers, everybody who's helped me get to this point, and the people on the peer support team who've done quite a bit to be there for me through some rough times. But mostly I'd like to thank my fiancée, Jess. Without her, I wouldn't be standing here. Thank you all.
And all right, congratulations. So next I would like to invite up Todd Langdalen. Todd? All right. Congratulations. All right. So Todd started with the SFD in 1996, almost 3 decades ago. A lot of experience here. He has an Associate of Science in Fire Tech from Spokane, a bachelor's in accounting from Western Washington University. He's one of our fire inspectors in our Special Hazards Unit and a beta driver instructions certification contributor. Todd's also an instructor on our initial class of Class A foam. I did not know that. So Todd, who would you like to thank and acknowledge for getting you to this point today?
Well, thanks, Chief. All I can say is I've worked with a lot of great firefighters over the years, learned a lot of stuff from a lot of people, took a lot of stuff away, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is my family. Got my wife here, and my 2 kids flew from both sides of the country to come here today, so I'm very, very blessed and very happy. Thank you.
You guys can get closer. Bookend them, one on each side.
We can do this part, and then we'll just jump
All right.
to the Christmas card.
All right. With a Christmas card.
Yeah. I'll make the air miles count.
There you go. And our final lieutenant's promotion this morning is Charles Smith. Charles, come on up. Congratulations again. So Charles started with the SFD in 2007, been here about 16 years. He took fire science classes at Everett Community College. Helps us out with our live fire in North Bend as a trainer, partnered in the development and implementation of a basic EMS training. He's trained new recruits, and he's done 2 medical mission trips to the Philippines. Thank you for that service. It's needed. So Charles, who would you like to acknowledge and thank for helping you get to this point?
Thanks, Chief. Thank you for this day. I'd like to thank my wife and my kids who are actually working, so I guess that's a good thing. So they're not here today, but I'd like to thank them and the rest of my family that's in the fire service. It's kind of a bittersweet thing here for me. I was the last on the list, so I knew what it took to get here. There was a lot of people before me that I want to thank that trained me and did a great job with great officers in front of me. So just to thank all those ones of great knowledge and expectations that were had. I want to thank all those ones that we lost for retirements and other reasons. So thank you for everything that you've done for me.
Who would you like to tell me about? All right, so can we get all of our lieutenants down? All right, we'll figure this out here. All right. So this is the time of the oath of office, and it's a really important time because it's about commitment to something. It's commitment to serving others, it's commitment to taking care of the community, it's commitment to taking care of your crew, making sure your folks are well trained, the rig's maintained, you know your district, all those things. It's a commitment to. We're getting to be a young department really, really fast. You are the future in our leadership. I was talking to Chief Hastings a couple of weeks ago, and Chief Hastings is here. One of the things that caught my attention, he said, this is before your promotions, 81% of our lieutenants have been promoted in the last 6 years. So now that number has just grown higher, and with another wave of promotions that's coming, it's going to be even higher. So we're a young department. So be the right role model. Be the leader and supervisor that you expect to see. All that's really important. Oftentimes, folks will ask me, what do I expect from them? I think all of you have seen this now, right? See the heads nodding? I expect this from you, because this right here wraps around our why, on why we're here, on living our values, on our vision and our mission and goals and expectations. So that's a lot. It's a lot to carry. But you have a crew to take care of. You have a community to take care of. So I want to say thank you for making this commitment to the organization. It's really important. But be the leader, supervisor, mentor that someone was for you. So now if you can all raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Swear or affirm that I possess all the qualifications prescribed in the Seattle City Charter and the Seattle Municipal Code for the position of lieutenant, that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and of the state of Washington, and the Charter and ordinances of the City of Seattle. I will familiarize myself with and be obedient to the rules and regulations of the Seattle Fire Department, and faithfully serve the City of Seattle in the discharge of my duties as a lieutenant to the best of my knowledge and abilities. Congratulations. All right. There's an oath of office. So what I've asked them all to do is, we got them on film taking the oath, but I also asked them to sign the oath of office. That's important too. And if you all did not know, on August 24th at Bertha Knight Landis, I'm looking for Kim to give me a nod. August 24th at Bertha Knight Landis, we will be celebrating our recruit class 117, I believe, coming off probation in that evening. So please feel free to come out. All right, we're going to move to our captain's promotions now. Our first captain I would like to call up is Christian Dockter. Christian, come on up. So Christian started with the SFD in 2006, promoted to lieutenant in 2019. He has an Associate of Technical Arts from Everett Community College, a Bachelor of Science in Loss Control from Central Washington University. He's a part of our senior cadet program. He's been one of our SYEP cadet instructors. He's a part of our SFD recruitment committee, a live fire evaluator. He's on our communications committee, and he's a board member on the Seattle Black Firefighters Executive Board. So Christian, would you like to provide some thanks and acknowledgement for those who helped you get here? All right.
Good morning, everybody. Congratulations to my fellow promotees. Very excited to be recognized today with you. A lot of friends and family among that group. People on the live stream and here, thank you for your love and your support unconditionally. Want to say hello and that I love my daughters, Keely and Aaliyah, who couldn't be here today. They're watching the live stream, and my dad in Thailand. Thank you to the mentors who are here and also on the live stream. Your guidance, your mentorship, your support means a lot. Message to everybody is that there's been a lot going on for all of us the last couple years. Make sure you take care of yourself. In this profession, we give and we give and we give until we don't have much left. It's okay to ask for help, to take time for yourself, to be happy so that you can fill your cup back up to keep giving to our community and the citizens we serve. Thanks for being here. This is my oldest son, Darvin. Of course, I love him, and my mom, Sharon. So I thank them for being here.
We're going to bump you guys over towards the middle there. There you go. All right, congratulations. Next, I would like to call up Gregory Reichlin. Just come on. Oh, wait, it's right in front of me. All right. Congratulations. So Gregory started with the SFD in 1999, promoted to lieutenant in 2008, 24 years of service. He has a bachelor's degree, magna cum laude, from Gonzaga University, intro to occupational teacher and education at South Seattle Community College, was a substitute teacher. ESO tablet instructor, thank you for that. I know that was, it was quite a lift. A Medic 1 CPR instructor, and also a fire cadet advisor. So Captain Reichlin, who would you like to thank and acknowledge for helping you get to this point today?
Thank you to everyone for being here. I first want to thank all the mentors, both some who had direct hand in my instruction, including Chief Bannister, Chief Hastings, I've worked with Chief Richardson, and those who haven't necessarily been a mentor to me, Chief Scoggins. So many in this room that I've had interactions with and have been mentors for me throughout the years. Chief Larson over there. I want to, they've all been instrumental in providing me a guidance for how I move forward. I also want to include somebody who's not here, Captain Yob, who retired a few years ago, who is one of my mentors, leading me to where I am today as a lieutenant and as now a captain. I want to acknowledge that it's good to see that some of the people whose hands amongst my resume is a lot of training in this department, including working as a cadet advisor, which was mentioned, and in the training division. And I must be doing something right because 5 of the people that I've had direct hands in are getting promoted today, both as a training instructor and as a cadet in the case. And you must be doing something okay if one of the people you worked with as a cadet back in 2003 is now getting promoted to captain at the same time as you. That's Chris Dockter down there. So, and Amina Saleh, who just got promoted recently, Baki actually, I apologize, she was one of my cadets as well back in the early 2000s. So getting promoted both before me and at the same time, that's a good thing, I think. Lastly, I want to thank my family, my parents, Joe and Bernie, who are hopefully watching via live stream, if you guys can figure out the technology. Hello. And to my children, Anna and Josie, back at home. I love you both, and I'm more proud of being your dad than anything else. And lastly, to my wife, Laura, who's sitting here, who I've been married to exactly 13 days less than I've been in the fire department. So coming up on 25 years for us as well. Thank you to everyone. I appreciate the opportunity. Was that? Yes, Laura.
All right, congratulations. Next, I would like to call up Michael McCaslin. Come on up. Congratulations. All right. So Michael started with the SFD in 1997, promoted to lieutenant in 2011. He's been a recruit training instructor, and when we were going out to SATSOP, you spent a lot of the time out there helping us get a little bit better. We appreciate that. Who would you like to acknowledge and thank this morning for helping you get here today?
First of all, thank you everyone who's here. It's nice to have in-person gatherings again. All the people that are live streaming. First, I want to thank my family, my daughter, my girlfriend, my dad, my uncles that were all able to come out here. A few family members couldn't come. I have a lot of mentors that have really helped me out. I've been very fortunate to work with some great crews at Station 6, Station 28. Most of those people are now chiefs now, Chief Bannister, Chief Talbot, more chiefs than I can think of right now. Lieutenant Mike Heaton was really instrumental too. Find good people to work for that can guide you and teach you stuff. I would suggest teaching a class. Training was an amazing opportunity to see people develop and also figure out how you want to be as a leader. So I would suggest doing that and rely on your good drivers and take care of your crews.
I like that challenge you gave everyone out here to teach a class. I like that. And our last captain's promotion this morning is Jameel Andrews. Come on up, Jameel. Congratulations. All right. So Jameel started with the SFD in 2013, promoted to lieutenant in 2018, been here for 10 years. Jameel has a master's degree in business administration. He's also has a BS in finance management, and he also served in the United States Air Force. Thank you for your service. Jameel is a part of our Race and Social Justice team as a board member, and he's also an executive board member of the Seattle Black Firefighters Association. So Jameel, who would you like to thank and acknowledge for helping you get to this point today?
Good morning, everyone. Didn't realize I was going to be last speaking, so I can say everything that I had to write instead of 30 seconds. Last time the chief kind of cut me off, so I want to make sure I finish this. First, I want to start by thanking my family. My daughter who couldn't make it, beautiful queen, India, she's watching somewhere at work. I'd like to thank the city of Seattle for the opportunity, also Chief Scoggins, all the mentors along the way, specifically Chief Stevenson and Captain Johnson, Doug. If it wasn't for those two, I wouldn't be here. A couple times I almost left the department, and their leadership helped me to continue my journey with the Seattle Fire Department. So I'd like to thank them personally. And as I look out, I see my recruit instructor, Chief Nelson, back there, who believed in me in recruit school, and he is also another reason why I'm here. I'll close by saying I have a challenge to all the promotees, both today and in the past, all the leadership that's out there, captains, lieutenants, chiefs. And the challenge is to be champions as leaders. And if you've worked alongside of me, you know that I like acronyms. So each letter has a meaning. I'll start with C. The C is to create a culture that's safe and welcoming for all firefighters. Also under C, that's having compassion and being courageous in leadership. Going to the H, we want you to be humble as leaders, and have the humility to not have all the right answers. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to not know, but it's not okay to stop trying to figure out what that answer is. I'll go with the A for being aware of your surroundings, those words and actions, and you never know how those things affect other people. So make sure you're aware of the surroundings and how you speak and act around other people. And another A is also being willing to accept feedback. It's painful at times, so accept that feedback. M, mentor. Mentor all the way up and down. Never forget to reach back down, and don't forget to punch up. Challenge leadership in a good way. Challenge leadership in a good way. And that's how we evolve as a department. I'll go with P, professional. Always remain professional. Represent the patch and always be positive as a leader. I, be impactful. Impactful in how you treat people, impactful how you speak, and be invested. Invested in your crews, invested in your families. Your families, they're here for you, and they're the reason that you're here a lot of times when you go home and you don't feel like you can get up and do it again. Open mind. Keep an open mind. Be observant for all those people around you. Make sure you understand and see when someone's struggling, and don't be afraid to reach out. We'll go with N, never settle and never be afraid. Never settle on mediocrity, and never be afraid again to challenge the norm. S, always seek support, always seek guidance. And in that support, that can be both in the profession and outside of the profession, and the guidance also in the profession and outside of the profession. And for everyone, the uniformed members, is rough. It's been a rough journey these past few years. Just don't forget to take care of yourself. So if you don't, I'll say it out publicly. I know we're live streaming.
If you don't have a counselor, get one. And whatever that is, you got to take care of your mental health. Mental health is wealth. So thank you, Chief.
Hold on, I don't want to cut you off. You got anything else? Who's going to pin your badge up? All right, would you guys come on up? All right, congratulations. We'll get all the captains back down here for the oath of office. All right, kind of get an angle so I can see you here. You guys all heard what I said to the lieutenants, right? That's for you too. But here's a few extra thoughts for you. You know, one of the things that's important for us as an organization is to find someone to pour into. So my challenge to all of you is to find someone to pour into. Sometimes when you tell someone they can do it, you spend time with them, you show that you believe in them, they will start to believe in themselves. This is how we build the future of the organization. So my challenge to all of you is find 1, 2, or 3 people to mentor and pour into, to listen to help guide them, to support them along the way. Because you're going to see that pay off, because each one of them is going to pour into someone and it continues on. So the next time I see any of you in passing, that's going to be my first question to you. Did you find someone to mentor? And if not, are you looking? Because that's really important for our future. You as captains, you have a big responsibility. You have the stations to take care of. You have crews that you probably won't see on a regular basis. My ask of you is going to be that you check in. You figure out a way to check in to make sure everyone is doing okay. And okay means different things to different people. Someone may not be doing okay because they're not performing well. Someone may be struggling with something. Someone may have tried to promote and they were unsuccessful. So okay means different things to different people. Find a way to figure out what okay is for the people that you're leading, because they're depending on you. If you're absent, they're going to know that too. But if you're present, they're going to know that too. So once again, be that leader you want to see. Model the behavior that you expect to see. That's important. So please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Swear or affirm that I possess all the qualifications prescribed in the Seattle City Charter and the Seattle Municipal Code for the position of fire captain, that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America and of the state of Washington, and the Charter and ordinances of the City of Seattle. I will familiarize myself with and be obedient to the rules and regulations of the Seattle Fire Department and faithfully serve the City of Seattle in the discharge of my duties as a fire captain to the best of my knowledge and abilities. Congratulations. So as we get ready to close this morning out, I would like to ask all of our lieutenant promotees to also come up and make a row right here. And our captains are going to get in front of you. Just a few closing thoughts. There's 2 copies. There's 2 copies. We'll get the chaplain's in between the creases right here. No, right forward. You shoulder, but in between, right there. Here, go in that end, look in that end. There you go. Right here. All right, we're doing good. You got that, Leah? We're doing all right? All right, so a few closing thoughts. Today is an opportunity to promote new leaders in the organization that are going to make a difference. Thank you to all of you for supporting them in their journey and getting to this point today. And as we close this morning, I would like to invite Chaplain Joel to close us out, to send him off in good spirits with some positive words of affirmation as we close out this morning.
Well, I can't be any more positive than sharing with you all that's happened today and bringing these promotees into their roles today. But as they leave from here, and as we all leave from here, especially for our promotees, we pray that the Lord come by their side to encourage them, behind them to strengthen them, and be above them to watch over, to guard, and to guide them always, and be in their heart with peace. Amen.
So this concludes our ceremony this morning. So please come up and join me in congratulating our promotees in this morning's ceremony. Congratulations. So we can make a receiving line like this. So people say congratulations, congratulations.